Hello everyone and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time when we left off we had just reached the Western Watchtower in the obvious aftermath of a dragon attack. We've been directed to search for survivors, so let's do so.
Still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Completed. Meet Irileth near the Western Watchtower. Kill the dragon. Didn't get much more straightforward than that. A dragon has been sighted at a watchtower near Whiterun. Jarl Balgruuf has sent me along with his housecarl Irileth with reinforcements. There's the other burned corpse. I knew there were two out here. Wait, we shouldn't really have to do anything.
Come on, fight back.
Irileth, Uthgerd, and the Jarls. Should be able to take him out quite nicely. So I'll just go ahead and move the watchtower now. What little there is. Gotta watch everybody take care of business. I wonder why Uthgerd's not helping. Doesn't bother me that much. But it seems douchey. Now, I'm gonna run over here just because I happen to know there are two iron veins right here by the tower. Oh shit. And he's gonna come after me apparently. Fuck iron miners, apparently. Alright, well at least Uthgerd's attacking now. There's one of those strafing runs on me so very much. Why is he after me? It doesn't make any fucking sense. I haven't even fucked with him. He's on me like a fucking laser beam. I was trying to find a little iron, dude. Like you laid claim to it or something. There we go. 2 ordains are depleted now. I think I got away just in time.
Come on, let's see you fight.
You'll die this day, dragon. Now you fall to me, dragon.
That's pretty much it. Now we can just wait out the dragon battle. These capable folks have it more than in hand. Mirmulnir usually does some talking. He hasn't said anything yet. It's kind of disappointing.
Come on, let's see
You'll
you
die this day, dragon.
Die, damn you!
You don't stand a chance.
Take him down! Our best choice!
That it? Is that your best? Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
This what you want, huh?
Die this day, dragon!
I do rather like the way Uthgerd chucks lightning bolts at him.
Come on, fight back.
Standard dragons are only level 10, so Well, he's way too strong for me to screw with, personally. On Legendary, if I were it would be a different story, but... Of course, Irileth, the guards, and Newtgard are all unaffected by the difficulty. They have no problem at all.
Just a scratch.
Invest in me. I can't get the bead on it.
They'll have
Come
him
on,
grounded
let's
any
see you
second
put up a
now.
fight.
God damn you.
You'll die this day, dragon.
He's grounded now. He killed the guard. Guardian corpse, no biggie. Looks like they're fucking him up pretty good. Almost done.
Dead?
Completed. Kill the dragon. Investigate the dragon. A dragon was sighted at a watchtower near Whiterun. Jarl Balgruuf sent me along with his housecarl Irileth with reinforcements. The dragon attacked us and we killed it. We should investigate its corpse to see if we can learn anything about where it came from.
Look at that.
So dragon scales and dragon bones are on the gear list. They're important for crafting. I need 11 scales and 8 bones for the crafting loop, and Mirmulnir kindly dropped 3 of each. So I now need 8 dragon scales and 5 dragon bones. Outstanding.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back.
Let's just watch this. Dragon Soul absorbed. Use the achievement unlocked. Dragon Soul. 9 out of 75. 12%. So close. The Way of the Voice. Complete the Way of the Voice. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Use the Shout section of the magic menu to equip your Unrelenting Force Shout. Completed. Investigate the dragon. Report back to Jarl Balgruuf. Optional. Use your new Shout power. Unrelenting Force. Your voice is raw power, pushing aside anything or anyone who stands in your path.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
Use Z to shout. I will in a second, but... A dragon was sighted at a watchtower near Whiterun. Jarl Balgruuf sent me along with his housecarl Irileth with reinforcements. The dragon attacked us and we killed it. When I approached the dragon's corpse, I absorbed some kind of power from it. I should return to Whiterun and tell the Jarl what happened.
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood. Old Tiber Septim himself.
Hey, look! This guy's got gold,
I
and
never heard of Tiber Sep.
an amulet of Kinnereth. With this one in hand, I'll only need one more amulet of Kinnereth. That's pretty cool.
In killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
All I hold sacred.
What you just
That's a shout.
must be.
Like the Greybeards on their
Really are
mountain.
Dragonborn, then.
Cool. So you'll notice we can't fast travel back to Dragon's Reach, which is odd. Anyway, as soon as we go turn the quest in, random dragon encounters will start to be a thing. In addition to that, the dragon roosts all over Skyrim will be populated with dragons. Before you kill Mirmulnir, if you explore out and you find yourself at a... Gosh, what's the word I'm even looking for? And you find yourself at a dragon roost, it won't have a dragon at it. It'll be populated by any number of things. Could be bandits, could be undead, could be witches. Of course, after you complete Dragon Rising, the dragon comes and kills whatever was there before and takes its place on the roost. Anyway, that took less than 15 minutes. Unfortunately, there's a lot of housekeeping to do after Dragon Rising, because we'll get our first proper house within the city walls that we actually own, and the ability to be well rested along with it. That, of course, lantern, tankard, wooden bowl, wine. Not a whole lot going on here either. I think that steel shield is an unambiguous upgrade.
I'm still here.
I've got one, so I can get
What do you need to take?
However briefly, it's better than our banded iron.
Let's go.
Alright, that's all by way of vendor stuff. Dragon parts go in here. For now. The Amulet of Kinnereth goes in here. I got a bit of smelting to do. I need to wait a few hours. I don't want a vampire attack. In many ways, dragons are actually easier to deal with than vampires. It's not always fully accurate, but you can't do anything to avoid a dragon attack if it's gonna happen. As vampires, you just don't travel at night.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask...
Hope you noticed that.
We will be back. This is not over.
I'm gonna ignore those alley Kier for now.
Take pity, sir, and spare me if you...
The only reason I came here was to smelt. trying to think of ways to streamline the process of moving houses, and I actually have some ideas. 6 iron ingots puts me at 593. Let's go drop those off. Now we can fast travel back to Dragon's Reach. What we needed, of course, was to hear that keen, sky-shattering shout that made everything shake. I'm just gonna go drop off the iron ingots for now. And with that, we'll head to Dragon's Reach. Should be fine. And this, once we talk to the Jarl, Dragon Rising will be over. It will start the Way of the Voice.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I'll go ahead and
Vampire hunters. or
adjust
something.
my list
In the
to
old
reflect
forest.
that.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The Watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Started the Way of the Voice. Speak to the Greybeards. The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar.
So, the Way of the Voice. The Greybeards have summoned me to their monastery of High Hrothgar on the slopes of the Throat of the World. They seem to have learned of the mysterious power that I gained when I killed the dragon outside Whiterun.
This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rangar.
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant.
Completed, Dragon
I
Rising.
assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office.
We got the Axe of Whiterun.
I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
So,
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are dragon.
I want to talk to Hrongar before he escapes completely, but Dragon Rising. The dragon was sighted at a watchtower near Whiterun. Jarl Balgruuf sent me, along with his housecarl Irilith, with reinforcements. The dragon attacked us and we killed it. When I approached the dragon's corpse, I absorbed some kind of power from it. When I returned to Whiterun, the Jarl rewarded me for my services. I am now a Thane of Whiterun with my own personal housecarl. Which is cool. Now these usually just have some standard weapon enchantment, so I keep them for the unique name value. In this case, it's a Dwarven battle axe with Turn Undead on it. I don't know Turn Undead yet, but I'll find it elsewhere, so I would rather keep my badge of office as a Thane.
That's not possible.
Where the hell did Hrongar go? There he is.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
What's it mean to be Dragonborn?
It means you can kill dragons and steal their power. Even speak with a dragon's voice, they say. There hasn't been a Dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not since Talos himself walked the 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar.
Who are the Greybeards?
They live in seclusion on the slopes of the Throat of the World, the great mountain of Skyrim. They are masters of the Way of the Voice. If you really are Dragonborn, they're the ones who can teach you how to use your power.
Cool.
Maybe we'll meet in the field. Just pray we're on the same side.
We can talk to Proventus next. I'm gonna check this guard's pocket too. Yeah, he's good. Alright.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
What's it mean to be Dragonborn?
The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber Septim being called Dragonborn by the Nords, before they switched sides and joined the Empire. No doubt those Greybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about it.
Who are the Greybeards?
Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient Nord hermits who live on top of a mountain. Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, you'd better go find out what they want. You never know.
I'd like to purchase a house in the city.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
5,000 gold removed, key to Breezehome added, Whiterun home decorating guide added, achievement unlocked, citizen. Buy a house. 10 out of 75, 13%. I'd like to decorate my home.
I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
First thing is to get a children's bedroom.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Kitchen furnishings.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Bedroom furnishings.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Living room furnishings.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Dining room decorations.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Loft decorations.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Never mind, I don't want to purchase decorations right now.
As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
So we got a new objective. Visit Breezehome, your new house. Pretty straightforward. Let's read the book, The Whiterun Home Decorating Guide. And then, of course, we'll take it off the list. Whiterun Home Decorating Guide. Welcome to your new home. This decorating guide provides a list of packages that you can purchase from the Steward of the Hold. Each package contains furnishings and decor for a specific part of your house, and these will be delivered and placed for you upon purchase. All you need to do is provide the gold, and the steward will take care of the rest. The next time that you visit your home after making your purchases, you will see your new decorations and furnishings in place. Kitchen. Includes a fire pit, a small table, and 2 chairs, as well as a shelf to store cooking supplies. Living room. Provides wall-mounted shelves, a few side tables, and 2 chairs placed near the fire pit, all near the center of the ground floor. Dining room. Adds a long wooden table and bench, as well as several shelves loaded with cutlery, dishes, and cookware. Alchemy laboratory. This package adds an alchemy crafting station, a reading table and chair, and a large wardrobe to the rear area of the ground floor. This also includes the addition of a wall to divide the laboratory from the dining room. Children's bedroom. Instead of an alchemy laboratory, you can choose to furnish the room in the rear of your home with a cozy child's bedroom, including 2 beds, chests, and wall hangings. Note that this package will replace the alchemy laboratory if you have already purchased it, and vice versa. Loft. This package includes a few chairs and tables to fill out the upper-level loft. Bedroom. Adds 2 bedside tables, a dresser, and a small table with 2 chairs to the master bedroom. This also includes the addition of a wall to give the bedroom added privacy. Oh, there we go. Let's talk to Balgroof again.
What is it that you need?
What's it mean to be Dragonborn?
Well, in the old tales, the Dragonborn heroes would use the power of their voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. Wolfhearth was Dragonborn. Talos, too, the founder of the Empire, back in the good old days. In the very oldest tales, back from when there still were dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power.
Who are the Greybeards?
They're the masters of the way of the voice, of shouting. They live up on top of the throat of the world. If you're really Dragonborn, they'll want to talk to you. In the old stories, they always summon the Dragonborn for training.
All right.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
It seems our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins.
Absurd that you
to
can't
send
cook
against.
good sweet rolls.
Irileth
Sweet
found her
rolls.
way back. Where is Farengar? He must be out here. Ah, yes, there he is. He has some commentary, too.
Divine smile on you, friend.
What's it mean to be Dragonborn?
I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the way of the voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself.
What do you know about shouts?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
All right.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
There's Lydia. She'll be our follower pretty much as long as we need one.
I'm still here.
So,
What do you need to take?
I need all of Uthgerd's goodies back. Sorry, gal. Time for us to part ways.
I'm heading home if you need me.
And here's Lydia.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
It's an honor to serve you. Honored to see you again, my Thane. What do you need, my Thane? I am your sword and your shield.
I guess she's already done with dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Thane? What does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
What does a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
Alright.
I'm right behind you.
I need to trade some things with you.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
She starts with a steel sword. Well, that's lame. Have that dwarven war axe. Basically just going to give her everything Uthgerd had. Of course, she has her own steel shield to start with, so I don't need to give her that. And that's pretty much it for now. Groovy.
You lead, I'll follow.
Well, let's go to Breezehome now. We've got half an hour left. That should be enough time to move in. I hope so anyway. So our crafting is going to speed up just the teensiest little bit because now we have a bed we can get well rested in, which makes the bonus 10% instead of 5. Yahoo! It's 7:33 p.m. We are technically still safe.
It's a fine day with you around.
Where my bread is
Excuse
winter.
Let's do this now, too.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
I could adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yes, I've got a house in Whiterun.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Yes, I'm sure, daughter.
Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Achievement unlocked, proud parent. Adopt a child. 11 out of 75, 14%.
The future of Tamriel.
Now she'll meet us at Breezehome, which is fine and dandy.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Lydia has the same weapon preferences as Uthgerd, but as I mentioned, her level cap is 50 instead of 30, so she's unambiguously a better follower. Completed! Visit Breezehome, your new house. Alright, let's loot the place before we do anything else.
It's everything I could have hoped for. I have a family again. I can't thank you enough. Papa!
Alright,
Stay safe.
that's that. Just pick up everything. I mean, obviously it's my own stuff, so it's all free to take. I've got particular places I like to put stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab everything and then go sort it at Anissa's cabin like I would normally. And then I'm going to move things over into here in categories. And you'll see exactly what I mean in pretty short order. But first we got to get everything. Breezehome may be small, but it's actually a really functional house. It's in close proximity to everything you need. I particularly like how close it is to a smelter. It loses out to a fully completed Hearthfire house, of course. Those are the best, but honestly, of the in-city houses, the only one I really like better is probably Skyrim in Windhelm. So, as you may or may not know, once you adopt a child, the reason I was in such a hurry to do it is because every few days they populate their chest with random loot. And in particular, it's a good way to get rare alchemy ingredients and, oddly enough, rare books will show up there that are almost impossible to find any other way. So it winds up being really good to have one of the children in your house. So of course we don't get anything useful out of this. Not really, but...
Need something?
Of course we've read Beggar Prince, and that's done. And that's Breezehome. It's time to start moving. Goody, right? Yeah, I know. Oh, crud. It's vampire hours. Gotta be careful. But I think we got out in time. I hope so, anyway. Jeez, this load is taking a long time. Come on now. Come on. Ah, good. All right. Worried for a moment. So, same offload pattern as usual to start off. Vendor trash into here. Which includes most of what we got from the house. Not quite all of it, but pretty close. And then we can bounce down here. Smithing stuff except the ore I usually haul around. Biggest thing for here, of course, is just the Axe of Whiterun. I think that pretty much covers everything we're carrying. Okay. So, here's thing one. As long as I can keep them separate, I am going to take all my soul gems, all my unique items, and all my ingredients. I'm going to wait till we're safe from vampires, then I'm going to head back to Whiterun and use my horse to do it. He's quite handy for this. Alba's still standing over there? He sure is. It's odd. That encounter usually cycles at some point. I don't know why it's stuck like it is. Doesn't really matter, of course, but it does make me curious. I'll say that much. The Alakir are probably going to talk to us on the way in. That's fine. I don't mind letting that quest kick off. We've got 20 minutes to go. That should be plenty of time to settle into our new home. It's not like I have any crafting to do. Didn't learn Soul Trap after all. I do wonder why these load times are getting so long. It's making, I won't lie, it's making me a tad grouchy. Seems like there's no reason for it. There's the music change. That almost always signals that we're done. Now, the interesting thing there, of course, was, strangely, the guard was missing that the soldiers are supposed to be talking to.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Started in my time of need. Find the Redguard woman. Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Who are you looking for again?
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Alright.
We will find her eventually.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
So, in my time of need, a group of men calling themselves the Alakir are looking for a Redguard woman in Whiterun.
More inside.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Anyway, unfortunately, the UESP is not telling me the exact dialogue that they're supposed to have with the guard. Just suffice to say, we only heard half that conversation. So, I ordinarily keep my soul gems and my ingredients in these two sacks, as long as I'm still in Whiterun, or in Breezehome, so put my empty soul gems in the one on the left. That should be fine. Put my ingredients in the one on the right. And I like to keep my unique items in the chest in the bedroom. So that's where I'll stick Balbus's fork, the golden claw, the charmed necklace, the iron hand gauntlets, and the axe of Whiterun. Well, purely for transition's sake and keeping things straight, and this is probably going to make y'all laugh, I'm going to use this sack just to stash everything I'm currently carrying. Nah,
That big
that's
tree
not
in the
true.
park looks
It's not
so sad.
necessary. The only things I'm carrying that I could lose track of are the ores, so I'll put them in where I normally put the smithing supplies.
I feel sorry.
Then I'll start carrying them with me again after my next few transitions. So, back to Anissa's cabin. 15 minutes to go. I think that's plenty of time. So, let's do my crafting loop gear next.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the dragon's... Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
So crafting loop stuff I like to put in this end table to the right of the upstairs bed. So that would be, of course, these dragon parts. Leather strips, blister wart. Still need one blister wart. It's the only ingredient left in there. All that jewelry I gathered, along with a few gloves and chest piece. And that's that. Waiting on a couple of load screens is a lot easier than trying to keep it all mentally sorted out, though. Let's head back to the cabin again. Then we'll probably need to wait when we grab the next load just to make sure that we're clear of a vampire attack. The only real disadvantage going from Anissa's to Breezehome is that we lose the in-house enchanter and alchemy lab, but it's not a big deal to run up to Dragon's Reach or to Arcadia's Cauldron, and access to a smelter and access to the well-rested bonus and access to an adopted child and all their loot is infinitely outweighs that little bit of convenience. So I'll do the gear checklist stuff next, meaning quest gear, or it's either items I need to turn in for a quest, or I guess I kind of include this as a quest, items I need to construct or furnish Hearthfire homes. Yeah, if I go back now, I'll risk a vampire attack. If I leave at 4 a.m., that should be safe. So that's what I'll do. I apologize for this little bit of drill, but it's very nearly over.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
So for this one, I use the other bedroom end table. All this shit is going in there for now. That would be all these pelts and ingots and hides and gems. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. That's it for that. Only a couple more trips.
Papa!
10 minutes left to go. We're doing just fine. Of course, I'm saving the biggest, baddest one for last. And for some reason, it feels more convenient to me because it has fewer loading screens. Let's take our last trip to Anissa's cellar. Grab our smithing supplies. Because they're easily differentiated from any wearable gear, I'm going to grab all of my current optimum equipment as well. And that just leaves the vendor trash. For one more trip with 9 minutes to go. Of course, there's an epic amount of that, but you know, that's alright. And of course, that epic amount is actually less than the last playthrough because I haven't been bothering to steal anything. I just intend to sell. So smithing supplies go in this cupboard. My optimum gear goes in this cupboard. Not optimum. My current best gear goes in this cupboard. Alright. 8 minutes to go. It's finally time to pack over all the vendor trash. That'll also entail one more wait, but that's okay. We'll only do this a few times. My progression of houses in the order I go through the game is this. I start in Anissa's cabin, then I move to Breezehome, my first proper house. Next place I go is Windhelm, but you can't get Skyrim until particularly if you're siding with the Imperials, you cannot get Skyrim until you finish the Civil War questline. And I do side with the Imperials, so Skyrim is a distant dream when I go to Windhelm. Then I go to Riften, and Honeyside is pretty easy to get, but Riften, the city, doesn't even have a smelter. So while Honeyside has some cool things about it, I consider it a big regression from Whiterun for the simple fact that it literally does not have a smelter, one of the key components of being able to craft. After that I go to Falkreath, and I get and begin construction on Lakeview Manor. And then it's over. The Hearthfire houses are easily better than any of the in-city houses you're able to get. So I stay in Lakeview Manor. Even after that, I go to Winterhold, and then to Dawnstar. And I usually do move into Helyarchen Hall, because it's kind of funny. The order I get the Hearthfire houses is Lakeview Manor, Helyarchen Hall, and then Windstad Manor in Hjalmarch. And there's actually I think somebody actually looked in the creation kit, and it's true, and it certainly feels that way. They go from, in that order, most frequent to least frequent in terms of attacks. Lakeview Manor gets attacked all the time by bandits and dragons and giants and whatever. Helyarchen Hall, attack frequency really declines a lot. I don't recall... I mean, I recall it getting attacked by wolves a couple of times, and then giants and dragons, but actually never bandits. And then Windstad Manor very occasionally gets attacked by dragons, but as near as I can tell, that's it.
Papa!
So where I keep vendor trash, I should pick a different spot for it, actually. Somewhere more accessible. I'm going to stick vendor trash in this sack right here. Silly as it seems to have that much stuff in there. Gold is certainly not vendor trash. That stays with me. A lot of books to get through. This will be a big festival of button mashing, and I do apologize for that. Kind of unavoidable, though. I was hoping to do a little bit of the preliminary work on In My Time of Need. I don't think I'm going to have time. That's alright. We'll save it for the next video. So before I leave the city, I am going to do just a little bit of work on In My Time of Need, really just setting it up to where you get sent to an actual dungeon where things actually happen, as eventually happens in nearly every proper quest in the game. And after that, we're going to start exploring again. The next location we're going to explore is Fort Greymore, currently populated by a boatload of bandits. There are many treasures to be had, a couple of wizards to kill, which could always drop something very useful, game-changingly useful. I'm thinking, of course, of a Soul Trap Spell Tome. There's a boss chest in Fort Greymore as well, and the cool thing about Fort Greymore is that it then immediately repopulates with Imperial soldiers. Like, literally, you zone out of the area and come back, and it's repopulated most of the time. And you can do the whole... You don't have to kill people, but all of the chests in there will have respawned, including that very handy boss chest. I figured out how to avoid the flagging problem, or the jumping problem, where it skips from what I was doing to re-highlight the Potion of Cure Disease I'm trying to hold on to. I can just start at the top, work my way down to the Potion of Cure Disease, then rip to the bottom and start working my way up. Holla! it occurs to me, as I look at the stuff I've got in here, there's really no reason at all why I shouldn't be wearing that Ring of Minor Destruction. Let me pull that out and put it on, as soon as I find it anyway. And I'd also say the Steel Helmet of Restoration is better than the plain steel helmet I have stashed. So with that in mind, come on, show me that ring. Is it past all this? Surely not. Well, yes, it is. Ring of Minor Destruction. There's no reason not to wear that. I don't want heavy armor going up if I get hit, so I won't wear the Steel Helmet of Restoration. But no reason not to stash it for when I am raising heavy armor, as opposed to the plain Steel Helmet. Now, what am I still carrying 104 pounds of? No, seriously. What? Ah! Pickaxes. I was like, Jesus, what the fuck? I got 8 pickaxes. There we go. Woo! Okay. And that's that. That's a little bit over an hour. We are now citizens of the great city of Whiterun. Hallelujah. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. We have completed Dragon Rising. And, well, now we're going to deal with random dragon fights. But that's okay. We need those dragon parts and we need those souls. Next time, we'll look for that Redguard woman, then we'll head out to explore, starting with Fort Greymoor. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking on an ad, liking a video, sharing a video, or subscribing to the channel. Even if you do none of the above, know that I still really appreciate the time you spend with me, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.